Hello, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Kagol Bridaus, and I'm doing Bachelor of Science in Computer Science Year 1. And I'm here to take you through uh, the student data app, where the code asks for the students' details and everything. And this app, like this code of this app, gives you that platform for you to input the student data, and it's saved in the system. Well, it's in the C program, and like every C program that we have to include our standard input and output, like in the C. And the first part of the code, we're going to define the structure of that code. So we type and define the structure of that code, like the type and the definition of the code, the structure. Now, the first part, it's the name, and the name is a string with characters. And here we commented out that the student's name must be having a maximum of 50 characters. And as we all know that names are strings, like there is no name that can include numbers, because if names could include numbers, we could identify the name as double, like not character. So the first part is the name. The name must be having, for our system, for this app, the name must be having a maximum of 50 characters. And we go to the date of birth. It's also a string, and its characters should not exceed 10 characters, and it's in the normal date format, where we first input the year. Those are 4 characters. The month, 2 characters, and the day, we have 2 characters. That's a 2, 4, and 8. So you cannot exceed 10. So yeah. Then we go to the registration number. Registration number is also a string, and its characters should not exceed 7. So we commented this out. The reg number shouldn't exceed 7 numeric characters. Like it should be strictly 6. Yes, it should be strictly 6. And we have the program code. The program code is also a character, and shouldn't go shouldn't go beyond 4 characters. And we have this annotation. It's not a string, by the way, it's a double, so it can include a float or an integer. And we, we've commented this out, like the annotation shouldn't be a zero number. It should be a non-zero positive number. It shouldn't be negative, not even a zero. Like it has to be there, because if you have zero tuition, then there is no tuition. So we should have a non-zero positive number, and shouldn't be in the negatives, because if it's in the negatives, then you're having a dead. Well, I'll go to our code. Like we're implementing the code. Create an instance of student. This is student 1. We're going to assign values to our fields. Like we're going to put values in our structure that is above there. So we have the student dot name. I used my name. This is Firdaus. I used my name. And this student 1 has a date of birth. So now student 1 is this name. Student 1 has a date of birth, and this is it. The reg number, we assumed that. The program code, we did that. And the annotation, we did that just to implement the code. And so if we put that in our, like we assign those values to the fields, now our PCs have to print something. Like the code has to have an output, and our output, we're going to print f the name. And we say that the name is this. So it's the name, and that's student one is going to display the student1 dot name, which is this name. And the DOB, date of birth, is also going to display that date of birth of that student, one, the reg number, the program code, and the annual tuition. And we're going to return, like as NSC program, we have to finish it by returning the zero and close the brackets. And I think that's it. That's my part of the code, the student app, because there are some parts and my colleagues are going to explain that in the coming videos. Thank you.